Hello everyone. Today's reading is chapter 81, The Last Supper. Today's reading is brought to you from members of the staff of Christ the Word Catholic School here in sunny Rhyl on the North Wales coast. We are a new school which opened in September 2019 and cater for children aged 3 to 16. So our staff are a selection from right across the key stages.
The Last Supper. On the day that the Jews slaughter the Passover lamb, Jesus said to Peter and John, "Go into the city. There you'll meet a man carrying a water jar. Follow him until he enters a house. Ask the master of the house, in my name, where is the room in which I can eat the meal with my disciples? He will show you the room." They both went and found everything as Jesus had said. They prepared the Passover meal.
In the evening, Jesus sat at the table with his apostles. He said, "I have dearly longed to eat this Passover meal with you before I suffer. I tell you, I will not eat of it again until the kingdom of God has come about." And he took the bread, gave thanks, broke it, gave it to his disciples and said, "Take this, all of you, and eat of it, for this is my body, which will be given up for you."
When supper was ended, he took the chalice. Again he gave thanks, gave the chalice to his disciples and said, "Take this, all of you, and drink from it. For this is the chalice of my blood, the blood of the new and eternal covenant, which will be poured out for you, and for many for the forgiveness of sins. Do this in memory of me."
Sometimes the most basic of everyday things are the things we often overlook or take for granted. Bread is a stable food item, and we don't often pay much attention to it, but it is a special part of our diet. Jesus was a person just like us, ordinary and special. Jesus told us that he is the bread from heaven, living bread, and he makes our lives special. During Mass, we remember and give thanks for this. When we gather as a large family and share in the Eucharistic meal, we also share life with Jesus. What sort of breads have you eaten? There is a wide variety: pita bread, bagels, rolls, French stick, croissants. Why do we use bread? It's filling and it's easy to carry, especially if you're making school lunches. In Holy Communion, we receive another sort of bread, sometimes called a host or wafer. During the Mass, the priest blesses, consecrates this bread so that we can receive Jesus in a special way. When we share Holy Communion with our faith community, we help to build ourselves into a strong family, just like at home when we share a meal together. Are we allowed to go to communion only when we are good? No. We go to communion because we want to be good, and Jesus can help us to do this.